Are you looking for a new job or starting a new job? And if you have ADHD or have a neurodivergent brain, there are things that you can do to ask for accommodations without formally asking for accommodations. The first thing you can do is set the groundwork in the interview. Let them know when you are talking about yourself and your work style that you know how you work best, and communicate that. How do you figure that out? You write down and you reflect in the best situations where you have succeeded in work or in school. Maybe that is figuring out that you work best when you have a quiet space to work or you have time to do deep work. Number two, you stick to those. You recognize that maybe you do best when you have clear and direct deadlines. Having clarity around what the expectations are is incredibly amazing for neurodivergent and ADHD brains. So you set that in the interview and you communicate that to your direct supervisor and you hold to it when you start, so that if that stuff starts to fall off, you're able to go back to it and say, hey boss, I recognize that we are really busy right now, but as a reminder, I work best when we are able to have clear and direct deadlines so that you can give them to me and I can adhere to them and let you know if there's any trouble that I see and we can be on the same page. Number three, what you're going to need to do is ensure that you maintain your routines. So your personal routines are important for consistency for yourself as well as supporting yourself. So when you are going through your morning routine, your workday startup routine, when you start to deviate from those routines in ways that are not positive, in ways that aren't building on them, you're going to start to feel that in your day-to-day and every aspect of your life. And finally, number four, you're going to learn to pivot. So if you are asking for accommodations and they're not working and they're being provided, you're going to reflect and think about other ways that you can provide accommodations for yourself. And you're going to talk to your boss, especially if you've got a very transparent relationship with your boss, and you say, hey, I'm trying something new to be more productive and efficient with my time and to ensure that I'm hitting the KPIs or the goals that you have for me, as well as navigating my own self-care. So I'm going to try X, Y, and Z over the course of the next few weeks and see how that works for me. So those are ways that you can give accommodations to yourself as well as at work without asking for direct accommodations if that's not something you're comfortable with or something you're not yet ready to explore.